So today we're just going to do a little recap on UV mapping, and we're going to finish mapping the rest of this house. First thing we're going to do is we're going to move this backdrop mountain thing. So we're going to do G for grab, we're going to go on the X, and we're just going to throw it over 5 places. So it's number 5. And so then we have, you know, all full 360 view of the house. Alright, first thing we're going to do, well, second thing I guess, we're going to go into edit mode on the house, the main part here, and we're going to hit number 1 on the number pad, or actually number 7 on the number pad, and we're going to select, so we're going to hit control and then left click, and we're going to take all the top pieces. Alright, so it's just the top ones. So 7, we're going to unwrap that. So U to unwrap. We're going to unwrap that. And we're going to go and sorry. You need to change if you're not already in UV editing, go over here and go to UV editing. And then if you haven't uploaded your images yet, which you should have them already in your project, so what you can do is just go to this little picture icon with these arrows, and you can select one of those pictures. We're going to select the concrete. We are going to scale. We're going to scale this up considerably. And I'm just hoping it doesn't look horrendous because it's not a tileable picture. But let's see what we got here. So let's go rendered. Alright, let's 0 for the camera. I'm going to grab that. Oops. We're going to select the camera. So we're going to go back to object mode, select our camera, hit 0 to go into camera view, grab the camera, we're going to move that, and then we're going to rotate that on the x-axis, so R and X, and then you can bring it down so we can see the roof. Then we're going to go render image. It's not terrible. I mean, it could be better for sure, but it's not horrible. So I think we're just going to go with that since this is just a recap anyways. Alright, so now we're going to do all the edges here. So what I'm doing is just control and right clicking, so you can click all the way around an edge. My voice is a little scratchy, sorry. Alright, so then we go U, unwrap, and we'll just use the same image. And again, we'll scale that up. And let's see what we got here. Let's just render that out. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. The coloration isn't the greatest, and I might change which one I use later, but for now we're just going to use that. Alright, so select the camera in object mode, 0 again, grab it, we're going to bring it back down, R for rotate, X for the x-axis, grab it and bring it down a little bit more because I didn't realize how far I need to go. Actually, we're going to bring it down below. Yeah, let's grab this on the y-axis and let's rotate that on the x again and bring it up just so we can see the underside of this. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing underneath, control and right clicking our way around. U, unwrap. Yeah, that's it. I want to open up another program. No, I don't. Alright. And open up an image, scale with S. All right, and let's see what else is rendered. Okay, so that's all done. Alright, so now let's go this row here, because, oops, yeah, not shift click, control click. This row here is all concrete as well, so we'll unwrap that. We'll go to concrete, scale, and the same thing with this one here. You can group them all together and just do, oh, that's interesting. Well, you know what? That's fine. Alright, so that took the bottom too, and that actually works perfectly. So we'll unwrap that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Apparently it's too early in the morning for me to work. We'll unwrap that. We'll add that concrete photo. We'll scale that up. All right, and let's just render that out real quick. Okay, so again, all concreted, all good. All right, so all right. So now we're doing the windows on the lower level. And for those, we selected all those. So U for unwrap. We gotta unwrap those. Actually, we want to unwrap those. Let's do cylinder projection. And we'll go over here and we'll go to the clouds again. And let's actually go over here to rendered, just so we can see what that looks like. And I'm gonna want more blue, I think. Let's actually take this and we're gonna rotate it and then do type to R and then 180, and I'll flip it upside down. And then we can grab that and we can just bring it down a little bit, and that way we have clouds just touching the top, and then we have a nice blue sky. Let's actually go out of rendered, go back to solid. Alright, so now we're gonna have to hit P to separate that, which you could have separated it before. You did the UV mapping, but you know, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna go click on that in object mode, so tab to switch between object and edit. So tab, we'll click on this little small portion here. We will go into edit mode. We'll select A for all of that. And since we actually already have the UV mapping set to it, we are going to go to our different layouts here. We're going to go to default. We are going to delete this material here. To go new material, and let's get the settings over here. So settings over here, Z transparency, let's change that to 0.6 because 0.594 is just ridiculous. And then mirror is 0.5. So we have transparency is 0.6 and mirror is 0.5. Okay, so let's click over here and we have transparency is 0.6 and mirror is 0.5. Okay, let's go over to rendered. That looks pretty close. Oh, gotta select face textures. Otherwise you're not going to see your UV mapping. I was wondering where that went. Alright, So there you go. The only thing is that our blue sky here is really, really blue. So let's actually go to solid here for a second. Let's go back to UV editing and let's select this bottom one. Let's actually go into rendered here for a second. So we'll select this bottom one here. Tab, we'll go into edit mode so you can see your UV map here. And let's grab that and try to get something that looks a bit closer. A bit closer to what we have there. So yeah, I think something like that is not too bad. So let's render that out. And there you go. All the concrete's on there, and the windows are working appropriately, I should say. Feel free to subscribe. But yeah, so this is Kyle with 5 Minute Guide.